You want to live fully, not just exist or endure. You want to wake with energy, climb stairs without dread, bend to tie shoes with ease, and think clearly, sharply, like you used to. You want to beat back fatigue, nagging aches, and foggy memory. Good. What if I told you the secret to reclaiming strength, clarity, and independence isn't hidden in expensive medications or invasive procedures? What if the path to reversing physical and cognitive decline, to truly living with vitality after 60, is startlingly simple and available to you today, right now? For too long, we've been told aging means decline, a one-way street of dwindling energy, weakening muscles, and dimming minds. As a physician with a decade in the trenches and obsessed with what truly makes us thrive, I've learned something critical. Much of what we attribute to old age is the cumulative effect of small, seemingly insignificant habits. The beautiful truth? Small, significant changes can reverse it. We're talking simple food swaps, daily habits, and short routines that fundamentally shift your body's chemistry, glucose levels, inflammation, sleep quality, and the muscle loss known as sarcopenia. These aren't just theoretical benefits. These are real, tangible gains you can feel in your knees, in your back, in your brain, often in days. How often do you push through your morning sluggish, reaching for sugary coffee or plain white toast? You think it's energy, right? But what you're really doing is spiking blood sugar, fueling a crash, and inviting inflammation. That inflammation isn't just a lab test number. It's the silent enemy eroding your joints, clouding your mind, and stealing your sleep. Or maybe you've tried to get active, started with enthusiasm, only to pull a muscle or aggravate an old injury, leading you back to the couch, convinced exercise isn't for you anymore. I've made those mistakes, pushing too hard, eating wrong, thinking I could out-train a poor diet. The good news is, you don't need to make them. There's a shortcut, a practical, direct path to stronger legs, better balance, and a sharper mind, without the guesswork or the pain. Today we'll talk about movement, not fancy gym equipment, not endless cardio. We're reclaiming your body with intelligence right in your living room, with surgeon-approved methods that build stability and strength without stressing vulnerable joints. These foundational movements respect your body's current capacity while gently nudging it toward greater resilience. We'll anchor it all with smart nutrition, because you can't build a strong house on a weak foundation. First, let's lay groundwork with a quick food swap that literally starts strengthening your legs in 24 hours. Forget sugary cereals, plain toast, fruit juice. What you need is protein, especially in the morning. A breakfast that strengthens your legs in 24 hours isn't complicated. Think eggs, a handful of nuts, or plain Greek yogurt with berries. It sounds simple, but protein at breakfast signals your body to build and repair muscle from the moment you wake up. It stabilizes blood sugar, preventing that afternoon energy crash, and sets the stage for a day of better movement and clearer thinking. And if you're a coffee drinker, here's a tip. Add a teaspoon of collagen peptides or a splash of unsweetened almond milk to your coffee. It's an easy way to get a protein boost without significantly altering the taste. That's right, forget bone broth, which can be expensive and time-consuming. Simple collagen peptides offer similar benefits for joint and skin health, easily dissolving into your morning brew. It's a small change that stacks up big over time. Now, let's move the body. We'll focus on simple yet incredibly powerful movements I call the 6 Japanese movements for longevity, inspired by traditional practices emphasizing balance, flexibility, and foundational strength. These aren't flashy, don't require heavy weights. They require consistency, mindful movement, and listening to your body. These movements restore mobility, improve balance, and build strength in muscles that protect your joints and keep you independent. 10-minute morning movement protocol, reclaiming your power. Before we start, a quick but crucial safety message. Listen to your body, always. Stop immediately if you feel sharp pain. This is about building strength and mobility, not pushing through discomfort. Adapt every movement to your current level and mobility. If you have a medical condition, take medications, or had recent surgery, consult your physician before starting any new exercise program. Your safety and long-term health are paramount. Ready? Let's begin. Warm-up, 2 minutes, gentle awakenings. 1. Neck rolls. Gently tilt head to one side, ear towards shoulder, hold a few seconds, roll slowly to the other side. Repeat 3-5 times each way. Then, slowly nod chin to chest and look up towards the ceiling. No aggressive circular motions. This is about mindful release. 2. Shoulder shrugs and rolls. Shrug shoulders up towards ears, hold for 3, then release down. Repeat 5 times. Then, gently roll shoulders forward in small circles. Bithya-ix, then backward. 5x. Feel tension melt away. 3. Arm circles. Extend arms out to sides. Make small, controlled circles forward for 10 seconds, then backward for 10 seconds. Keep core gently engaged. 4. Hip swings, chair supported. Stand tall, holding a chair back for balance. Gently swing one leg forward and backward like a pendulum. Keep movement small, controlled, focusing on hip opening. 5-8 swings per leg. Then, gently swing legs side to side across body, opening inner and outer hip. 5-8 swings per leg. 5. Ankle circles. Lift one foot slightly off floor. Slowly rotate ankle in smooth circles, 5 times clockwise, then 5 times counterclockwise. Switch feet. This prepares feet and ankles for balance work. The 6 Japanese-inspired movements for Seiyu with the longevity. 8 minutes. Build your foundation. Each movement is about control, breath, and gradual progression. Focus on quality over quantity. Aim for 8-12 repetitions per set, or hold 15-30 seconds, depending on the exercise. Do 1 to 2 sets of each, resting briefly between movements. 1. The gentle chair squat, leg strength and mobility. Technique. Stand in front of a sturdy chair, feet hip width, toes slightly out. Imagine sitting. Slowly lower hips towards the chair, keeping chest up and back straight. Just before you sit, pause, then gently push through heels to stand back up. Feel engagement in thighs and glutes. Breathing. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you stand. What to feel. Engagement in quads and glutes, a gentle stretch in hips. Common mistakes. Rounding your back, letting knees collapse inward, rushing movement. Use the chair to ensure you don't go too low initially. Progression. As you get stronger, try to hover just above the chair briefly before standing or slowly increase repetitions. Eventually, try bodyweight squats without the chair, focusing on controlled movement. 2. Wall push-up, upper body and core, strength. Technique. Stand facing a wall, arms length away. Place hands flat on wall, slightly wider than shoulder width, at chest height. Keep body in a straight line from head to heels. Slowly bend elbows, lowering chest towards the wall. Keep core tight. Push back to the starting position. Breathing. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you push away. What to feel. Engagement in chest, shoulders, and triceps. Core should be active to maintain a straight line. Common mistakes. Arching your back or letting hips sag. Flaring elbows out too wide. Progression. Move feet further from wall to increase resistance. Progress to incline push-ups using a countertop or sturdy table. 3. Standing calf raises, ankle stability and leg power. Technique. Stand tall, holding a wall or chair for balance. Feet should be hip-width apart. Slowly lift onto balls of feet, raising heels as high as comfortably possible. Hold for a second at top, feeling squeeze in calves, then slowly lower heels back down. Breathing. Breathe naturally throughout. What to feel. Strong contraction in calf muscles, improved ankle stability. Common mistakes. Rushing movement, not going through the full range of motion. Progression. Increase repetitions. Try without holding on for balance, only if you feel stable. The warrior's balance, single leg stand, balance and core stability. Technique. Stand tall, feet hip width apart. Gently shift weight onto one leg. Lift other foot slightly off ground, perhaps bending the knee. Find a focal point in front that isn't moving. Hold this position for 15-30 seconds. Breathing. Steady, deep breaths. What to feel. Small stabilizing muscles in standing leg and core, working hard. Common mistakes. Slouching, looking down at feet, holding breath. Progression. Increase hold time. Try closing eyes for a few seconds, only if very stable and have support nearby. Lift non-standing leg higher or extend it forward. This is crucial for fall prevention. 5. The chair chest opener, posture and flexibility. Technique. Sit tall on the edge of a chair. Place hands behind head, elbows wide. Gently arch upper back, opening chest towards the ceiling, taking a deep breath in. Hold for a few seconds, feeling stretch across chest and shoulders. Return to neutral. Breathing. Inhale as you open your chest, exhale as you return. What to feel? A gentle stretch across chest and front of shoulders. Improved posture. Common mistakes. Forcing movement, rounding your lower back. Progression. Hold the stretch for longer or gently increase the range of motion as comfort allows. Seated torso twist, spinal mobility and digestion. Technique. Sit tall in your chair, feet flat on floor. Place right hand on left knee and left hand on chair back or hip. Gently twist torso to the left, looking over left shoulder. Hold for 15-30 seconds, breathing deeply into the stretch. Release and repeat on the other side. Breathing. Inhale as you lengthen your spine, exhale as you twist deeper. What to feel? A gentle stretch in spine and sides of torso. Common mistakes. Twisting from your neck instead of your torso, holding your breath. Progression. Increase hold time. Focus on making the twist a little deeper with each exhale. This 10-minute routine, done consistently, will rebuild foundational strength, improve balance, and increase mobility. It's not about becoming an Olympic athlete. It's about living your life on your terms without constant worry of falls or inability to do simple tasks. This preserves your independence. Now, let's circle back to nutrition. What you put in your body directly fuels these movements and repairs your cells. Beyond that protein-packed breakfast, think about the power of whole, unprocessed foods. Forget the 4 worst breads, white, highly processed, sugary types, and choose whole grain, sourdough, or better, load up on vegetables. For snacks instead of chips, think about the 7 cheap, high-protein foods: eggs, lentils, canned tuna, beans, cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, or peanut butter. These are accessible, affordable, and incredibly powerful for muscle synthesis and satiety. What about little hacks for specific benefits? Did you know eating certain fruit before bed can help repair your eyes? Forget that late-night coffee or sugary snack. A small bowl of berries, especially blueberries or cherries, before bed provides antioxidants and compounds that support retinal health and even improve sleep, critical for cellular repair throughout your body, including your eyes. Want to take it further for vision? For cataracts, eat dark leafy greens and certain nuts and seeds daily. Spinach, kale, and sunflower seeds. They're packed with lutein and zeaxanthin, powerful antioxidants for eye health. These aren't medications, they're simple food choices that make a profound difference. The journey to true longevity and vitality isn't about grand gestures, it's about daily consistency. It's about understanding every small choice you make, from the breakfast you eat to the 10 minutes you dedicate to movement, either builds you up or breaks you down. You have the power to choose, to build, to reclaim. Here's my challenge to you, starting today. Make one simple nutrition swap, protein-rich breakfast instead of sugary carbs, and commit to just 10 minutes of this specific movement protocol. Just 10 minutes. That's less time than it takes to scroll social media or watch a commercial break. But those 10 minutes? They are an investment in your strength, clarity, independence, and future. You have the power to feel better, move better, and think clearer, starting now. What's the first change you're making today? What topic do you want to tackle next? Drop a comment below and let me know. Let's build a community of strength, clarity, and independence together.